So, it has been 11 days since my last Bus Depot video, and that is simply too long. I'm starting to have Bus Depot withdrawals. I'm starting to get the shakes every time I try to do anything because I just haven't played my absolute favorite and most goated map, Bus Depot. So, today, we're going to try to reach at least round 20 minimum with the M14 to prove that the M14 is superior to the Olympia.
You are a waste of life, and you should give up.
Because the Olympia is trash, nobody should like it, and if you do like it, you should probably check yourself into a mental hospital, because that thing is terrible, and there is absolutely no defending it. That thing is Reload Simulator. Nobody should ever use it. But I started this game out just staying in the spawn room because in a usual Bus Depot game, I would try to leave the spawn room before the start of round 3 because that's when the lava would appear and I would start to get lava zombies that spawn in here. But for this, obviously I'm going to be buying ammo a lot because I'm using the M14, so I really didn't care if the lava came up because I'll probably be buying ammo before like round 8 anyway, so it's going to spawn in eventually, so might as well just stay in the spawn room. But I left the spawn room on round 5 and just started kind of running around the map because most of the zombies were already spawned in because, I mean, it's round 5. There's not that many zombies on round 5. But after that, I started going to my normal Bus Depot strat of starting in the fog, killing in there, and then just running around those benches. And by round 7, I was already having to buy ammo, as predicted, because I'm using an M14. But if it was the Olympia, I probably would have had to buy ammo before round 5. And I probably would still be on round 5 because I would have wasted so much time reloading, because that thing is terrible. And these early rounds really aren't too hard. The zombies spawn in slow, which makes the training kind of annoying, but they're really not too bad because M14 is still decently strong. And then at the end of round 8, I got insane luck with a nuke and insta-kill. Was able to use both of them, but because the spawns are still so slow, even with both of them, I wasn't able to end the entire round, but I got through a decent amount of it and then just trained back here in the fog until I hit round 10. And as far as a training strategy goes, it was pretty much the same as every Bus Depot game, which, unless you've seen the other Bus Depot videos, you wouldn't know. So it's basically just train around these benches and then run back into the fog, kill, and repeat. Also, because I've gotten semi-decent at Bus Depot and like consistently can make it to the 30s and sometimes like the 40s, late 40s and stuff, I've been thinking of maybe making a guide for like around 30 to around 50 guide for Bus Depot. Would anyone be interested in that? Because I feel like it could help some people, because when I was trying to get better at this map and looking for guides, all of the guides were literally terrible. And by this round and this challenge, I was pretty much having to buy ammo like every round, but it's pretty easy. You just run inside, grab the ammo, run back out with the full horde, and straight back to the training area because it's literally right outside. And then also, for insta-kills, it's again, not too bad because, I mean, my gun has range and it can penetrate pretty well because it's not an Olympia and it can actually do somewhat decent on insta-kills and can kill a lot. So I basically just spam everything I can because, I mean, my gun actually has range. Olympia could never. And then once you're at 15, the spawns are still slow and inconsistent, but just to add the cherry on top, you now have walking zombies. If you didn't know, once you hit 15 in BO2, there will be 2 zombies out of the horde that walk. And then once you keep getting higher, I think it can be like 6 zombies out of the horde will walk instead of sprint. And it can really just throw off your training and it can mess you up a lot. It has ended a lot of my Bus Depot high round attempts. And I mean, I just really hate them. I don't understand why they exist. I guess they're there to add difficulty, but it's just annoying and slows your game down as well. On round 18, I got yet another insta-kill, and it's kind of hard to like spam like you could with the MP5 on a normal game, but you can still get a lot of kills. And right here, I actually messed up. I didn't kill one that I thought I did, so I just knife killed it, and it almost actually killed me. And yeah, it's like I showed in the intro, the knife is always allowed in pretty much every challenge I do, because it is a knife and it's literally not overpowered at all, and the only time it will help out is getting points on early rounds or like 1 or 2 extra kills on an insta-kill. So if you think that that's unfair at all, then I mean, you complain too much, because it is literally a knife. And I am now 1 away from round 20 on my very first attempt, because, I mean, I've just played this map a lot. It's basically, like, my second, like, home at this point. I just play it so much, I know exactly what to do. The only thing that really ever messes me up is the walking zombies, which there are now a lot of because I'm on round 19, and I can't get rid of them super easily, so I died on 19, because I can't really get rid of them because I have an M14. But I'm gonna go again because, I mean, that was literally my first attempt and I was 1 away from my goal. This challenge is literally easy. Walking zombies are just the worst thing about BO2. Like, actually, they are probably my least favorite thing about BO2. Bus Depot's not even my least favorite thing about BO2. It is just the walking zombies. And second to that would probably be the lava. I absolutely hate both of those things with a passion. And on to my second attempt. I was already nearly back to round 15. Just same exact strategy. Once I have a horde together, run this little circle in the fog and hit headshots as much as possible, and just get through the rounds as quick as possible and get to where the spawns are actually more consistent, because the early rounds, the spawns are just so slow and training is so annoying. So I like to just get like to at least around like 15 to 16 as quick as possible, so I can actually get hordes together and just start like running this loop, because killing zombies while they're all spawning in like this, when my gun takes probably like 2 clips to even kill, is not exactly the best thing in the world. And so yeah, pretty much I just train until I get the full horde. I almost actually died right there. I got very lucky that second zombie didn't slap me when I was running past him. And then I basically just trained up, got them over here, didn't pick up the carpenter because, I mean, what's a carpenter gonna do? That thing is pretty much useless. But what actually does help is nukes. Nukes and insta-kills, and I guess max ammos are very helpful. Max ammos not so much because I can always buy ammo, but nukes and insta-kills, very, very helpful. And after not too long, I was already going back to round 19, because the M14 is just goated at getting you to the high rounds. It is the best high round gun. Who needs the Ray Gun Mark II or the Thunder Gun, Apothicon Servant? Get the M14 and you're set. You don't need anything else. Except for nukes. Well, those are also helpful, considering this one is the thing that actually got me to round 20. So they're helpful too, but M14 is the real carry. But yeah, completed my goal on the second try. Very, very easy. And now, while I show you the rest of this, let me discuss the 2,000 subscriber goal that I am getting extremely close to. I was trying to think of a special video to do for 2,000 subs. Some people have commented things, but here's the thing. Pretty much every comment has just been some insane high round game that is just simply not going to happen. I'm sorry, but there is absolutely no way I'm getting to around 2,000 on Verrückt. By the time I grinded the map enough to be able to do that, I would probably already be like close to 3,000 subs. And 2,000 is just like insanely high on the leaderboards as well, and I'm just simply not going to be able to do that. So I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I think I am just going to wait, because on Christmas I'm getting a better computer and will be able to like use my capture card and just live commentate videos. So I think I'm going to wait until I have that so I can make a longer, higher quality video for whatever it is. So if I do hit 2K before Christmas, the video probably still won't be out for a little while, because I'll also have to think of an idea. But all that aside, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.